Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Cheryle's here. So, I am having a wonderful, excuse me, I just had coffee. I had a wonderful morning. I got some good news today. I'm moving. Yes, you heard right. I just got my letter yesterday. Um, my landlord is finally moving me into my new apartment, and I'm extremely excited about it. It's more like a bittersweet because of, I don't know, because of my brother. But I'm extremely relieved and finally happy that I'm moving to my apartment. And I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but I'm moving in my apartment in a couple of days until I get everything out of the apartment. And I'm going for a viewing today in my new apartment in the new building. Um, I don't even, it's like, I do know what to say, but I don't even know how to react because right now I should be jumping for joy. And I should be happy as hell, singing my praises and everything. Because I finally got my prayers answered. But at the same time, I feel like I can't even enjoy that because not a lot of people is happy about it. And they let me know about it. And I want to be happy about it. I'm extremely joyful about it, but I can't seem to shine it through my facial expressions. I've been waiting for over 10 years to get my new apartment. I've been pounding the pavement, going back and forth to court, talking to my landlord and my property managers, whatever you call them. And I've been getting on their nerves for years trying to get me a one bedroom. The simplest thing was hard enough to get, which is a one bedroom. And in New York City, it's easy to find a studio apartment in a one bedroom, but it's not easy to find a more like two or three bedrooms, especially in your budget. My budget is small. They working with my income. One thing I like about sorry, I just got scared for a minute. But one thing I like about my neighborhood is that once you move into my neighborhood, they work with your income. They don't just overcharge people for no reason, just to overcharge because they want to be some expensive ass neighborhood. They go by your income, and if you have any changes, they will either increase or decrease the rent. My income was never increased, but they kept increasing my rent. My income was very small, and it only increased by 5% in the last 4 years. So I was working with a very tight budget, and it was barely getting me by, but I was happy with it. And I was like, you know what? I could take what I can get. And I wasn't allowed to be picky about it. And everybody kept telling me that you're never allowed to be picky about what's being given to you because be lucky and happy that you even have that because most people don't even have that much. But I'm looking at them like I could be upset and picky about my budget because if I've been putting in a whole lot of hard work for the past 10 years to get to where I want to be, damn it, I'll be damned if I'm going to be stuck with the same old little budget I had when I first started. And I kept my budget a secret for years. I was ashamed of it because at that time when I was in my 20s, I was working with a budget that a 15-year-old would get. And then I turned 21 I'm like, yo, what is going on? I understood that if it's only me, but if I have kids, my budget should not be that small. It's supposed to be enough to take care of all three of us. But now it's just me again. My budget went back down, and not only that, it went below what I'm supposed to be getting. I don't care. Your average person is supposed to have enough money to take care of them through the month. Mine wasn't even taking care of me through 3 weeks, because by the end of the second week, I'm already broke. I had to go back and try to readjust my budget over and over. This government is not trying to do it. So what I did, I was like, fuck them. I'm going to go get me a job. Went to go get a job, got hired 2 weeks later, started working. The temporary job lasted me for a month. They'd say it was a temp job, which I didn't even know. Sometimes they won't even tell you ahead of time that it's a temp job. Only one of my jobs told me it was a temp job, and that was me working for Apple One. All the other jobs I had, it was a temp job. And the last job I got wasn't a temp job. It was a job you could have permanently for the rest of your life if you wanted to. But I knew I was going to work there for the rest of my life because it wasn't what I wanted. It was a maintenance job. Yes, I enjoyed it. I didn't want it though. But the money was good. And the more money I was getting, the more I wanted to stay at this job. But if it wasn't for pig-headed, over the top assholes, I would have stayed there. Okay? I have my reasons why I left my job. But at the same time, it's like, this was the only thing that was really keeping me together. It was keeping me warm. Was that money. But I was like, you know what? It's better things out here. Better things will come for me. If I'm staying positive and optimistic, things will come to me. So about a month later, I was gonna get me another job, and I was praying to God that I could find something that suits me. I'm working. I'm not worrying about my back. I have scoliosis with sciatica. And I'm sitting here looking for a job. And it took me about a month to find another job, only to be told no on the day of your interview. They was like, oh, we want you to come in, do the interview, and you can start the next week. I come in for the interview. I ain't do the interview. They straight told me no. They ain't even smile. They ain't had no emotions in the face or nothing. They just left. I was like, okay, fine. I walked out, tears in my face, running down my face. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, fine. It's whatever. I didn't understand why. I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. I just knew that I was not going to work for that company, and that was the company I wanted to work for. So bad. The salary was great. You have dental, you have pension. But they told me no before I can even do the interview. So I don't know what that means. Y'all tell me what that means. I told my social worker, I told my advisor, I told the person who gave me that interview. They all were shocked. I was like, fine, I will find another job. Summertime is coming up, and I'm going to look for another job. I'm going to work till my bones fall off. Scoliosis or not, I'm pushing through. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to walk around with this small ass budget the government is giving me and sit here try to fake being happy about it. So I'm going to catch up with y'all later with the new apartment, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. Hey everybody, this is Sherelle. So today I came back from seeing my new apartment. I love it. It's a small, cozy apartment. I have my own balcony, and these are boxes. It's moving week. I got 1 week to move everything and be out. So as you can see, I got so many boxes in here. I got a table, dishes, more boxes to move everything. My room is almost finished. So, see. So, I'm almost done. I'm going to be done in no time. It's only going to take me about 4 or 5 days to finish packing. Because I'm trying to take as little as possible. I'm not taking so much with me. The only thing I'm doing now is dishes and then I'll be done. So, hey everybody, good evening. How y'all doing? It's day 3 of packing. Day 3. I finished 90% of my apartment and I got 10% to go, which is upstairs. I got 2 closets to clean out. But for the most part, everything is empty. By myself within 2 days. I did majority of my house within 2 days. It took me 2 days to did majority of my house. Day 3, I'm already, you can pretty much say I'm finished. I'm finished packing, but now it's time for the cleanup. Let's put it like that. I'm not packing no more stuff. I finished packing. So you might as well say I finished within 2 days of packing. And the only thing that's not going to be packed up is going to be carried over there is the chair, the bed, and the table. And once I get more money, I'm going to start buying me a table, an appropriate size table and chairs. Because my table is too big for my apartment. Like, it's literally, like, okay, maybe I'm underestimating. Okay, I'm not going to underestimate my apartment. My apartment's not that small. It's big. It's a little big. But with everything I'm going to have in my living room, it's going to look a lot smaller. I got the bed, I got the coffee table, and my chair that I'm taking with me. I'm not taking my couch. So everything is looking fine right now. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all 4th day. See? All that stuff over there on the table is my brother's. Chair, everything. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Day 5.